As I sit here taking an interest in the story of Sarah Everard and the inquiry into the accusations of the police officer involved and what happened as of Sunday night, Sunday morning in the Vigil, I wondered to myself, how is the mainstream media going to present this? And not only that, how are the, let's say, the nationalist side of the game, as I call them, the patriotics, how are they going to present this over the next couple of days?
You're crazy. Am I? Yes. Am I? Yes. Am I?
I'm sure by now everyone knows about the tragic death of Sarah, and it's come to light that a police officer was involved in her death.
Serving police constable has tonight been charged with the kidnap and murder of Sarah Everard. Wayne Cousins, aged 48, has been remanded in custody and will appear at Westminster Magistrates Court tomorrow morning.
And it is a very sad story to hear, you know what I mean?
She vanished after she left a friend's house in Clapham last Wednesday. She was walking home alone to Brixton. She was captured on a camera at about 9:30, the last confirmed sighting.
And a lot of things have sprouted from this case, where you've got women
sharing their experiences, which made us actually think of our own today. And I just want to warn anybody that might be triggered by this. We are going to be talking about some of the things that have happened to us.
Talking about, men being responsible and...
Not all men are rapists, but we as women don't know which ones are.
Also, you've got people taking a concern into the brutality of police and stuff like that.
Now, initially, it was chants about needing to end violence against women. And then gradually it changed to anger at the police having prevented the vigil from going ahead. And then it grew to anger at the way that the police were handling it, according to the protesters.
For me now, this is going to sound heartless to a lot of people. Well, I did a video about a year ago now, and I called it Showing the Same Energy. At the end of the day, just show them the same energy, that they show you, right? And so in the event, or in the unfortunate event, maybe there's a next year or 2 years down the road from now,
a serving Metropolitan Police officer has been arrested in connection with the disappearance of a woman in South London.
33-year-old Sarah Everard was last seen leaving a friend's house in Clapham last Wednesday. Our Home Affairs correspondent June Kelly has more.
When they're talking about it and they're tweeting about it and going on social media and it's, oh my gosh, can you believe what happened? And oh my God, this is terrible and da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, when they're doing that, you show them, you remember this, and you show them the same energy. So now we're in a situation here where we have a similar situation to what happened not a year ago with George Floyd, in which the people were angry and upset at the police brutality side of the game.
And what we saw were loud and furious clashes between groups of protesters and mourners and the police, and some individuals being led away, flanked by police officers in high vis and followed by crowds of really angry people shouting and chanting as they were led away to the police vans.
What I'm kind of like doing today is what I would call a precursor, because at the end of the day, at the time of making this video, not all the information is in, not all the facts are known. Right. However, I wanted to do this video as like what I would say, a preactive thing where I can say, okay, then I can either make another video in the next couple of days and say that I was totally wrong, or I can say in that next video, well, I told you so. That kind of thing, you know what I mean? Because, like I says, this happened, a year ago?
Appearing to show an officer putting his knee on the neck of someone taken into custody before another officer pulls his leg off.
You can see police here now firing tear gas into the crowd. They are trying to push these folks back.
How long can you be peaceful when your people are dying?
When George Floyd was killed, right? And what you found from the mainstream media and what you found from your white nationalist people on the side of the game is that the people who were there peacefully protesting, and when things turned a bit, when things went off the rails or went off the handle, they were labelled as Marxists, rioters, thugs, murderers, etc, 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 right? And what I wanted to ask in this kind of pre-video now to what might happen or the way that this story will be expressed over the next couple of days is, will these women be labelled as thugs?
Followed by crowds of really angry people.
Will these women be labelled as Marxist if they decide to put together an organisation?
The organisers set up a fundraising page first thing this morning to raise money for women's charities. It was money they said that they would have needed to pay bills if they were fined £10,000 per event for having organised during the lockdown. So instead, they have raised nearly £500,000 already in one day alone.
Will these women be labelled as rioters and looters?
The Labour leader, Keir Starmer, who says the scenes in Clapham this evening are deeply disturbing. Women came to mourn Sarah Everard. They should have been able to do so peacefully.
Will these women be labelled as anti-police? In the same manner as those who peacefully wanted to protest and show their angst against the police for Black Lives Matter, will these women be treated in the same equal way by those on the right?
For Marxist organisations like BLM, already defined as being hooligans by our very own Priti Patel, our Home Secretary.
And by the mainstream media.
What are your impressions of Black Lives Matter, and how dangerous is this movement?
That's what I'm asking in this video today, as a precursor. Will I be wrong in the next couple of days, or maybe at the end of the week? I don't know. But I'm just putting it out there. But let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.
Yes. Am I? Yes. Am I? Yes.